I've got a bit of a tickly throat because I breathed my coffee earlier instead of drinking it.
Well, that sounds a bit silly now, doesn't it?
I took a great big gulp of it as well and then breathed.
Well, good on you. Even though Restream doesn't tell me we're live yet, it's still a process of collecting or connecting. People are saying hello to you, so you should probably say hello to them. It's Babom, Beloso, Alfie, Potato, and Ralph. And Babom and the Spotted Cow.
Hello! So, hello Beloso, Potato, Babom, Spotted
Alfie.
Cow, Alfie,
Ralph.
Is that it?
I don't know. I'm not counting
Where
them.
are we? Here we're here. Okay, right. We've all breathed tea or coffee at some time or another. Yeah. I did it in the office as well. Just as people were talking to me, I took a big gulp and breathed it and had a choking fit. Oh dear. Okay, so where were we? What is wrong with me? Baron Zaya lamented. Look, not one of my skirts fit. What's becoming of my waistline? Am I getting fat?
Yes.
Baron Zaya regarded her thin arms and legs and her undeniably thickened waist in the mirror with displeasure. Dreliane shrugged. You appear to be a child, young as you are. Constant pairing with a human has brought you to early fertility. I see no choice for you for you to speak with the Emperor about it. You are in his power. It would be best, I think, for you to go directly to Mournhold, if he would agree to it, and bear the child there. Alone? Baron Zaya placed her hands on her swollen belly, tears forming in her eyes. Everything in her yearned to share the fruit of her love with her lover. He'll never agree to that. He won't be parted from me now. You'll see. Dreliane shook her head. Although she said no more, a look of sympathy and sorrow had replaced her usual cool scorn. That night, Baron Zaya told Tiber Septim when he came to her at their usual assignation. With child? He looked shocked. No, stunned. You're sure of it? But I was told elves do not bear at so young an age. Baron Zaya forced a smile. How can I be sure? I've never... I shall have my healer fetched. The healer, a high elf of middle years, confirmed that Baron Zaya was indeed pregnant, and that such a thing had never before been known to happen. It was testimony to His Excellency's potency, the healer said in sycophantic tones. Tiber Septim roared at him. This must not be, he said. Undo it, we command you.
Jesus, calm down.
Sire, the healer gasped at him. I cannot. I may not. Of course you can, you incompetent dullard, the Emperor snapped. It is our express wish that you do so. Baron Zaya, till then silent and wide-eyed with terror, suddenly sat up in bed. No, she screamed. No, what are you saying? Child. Tiber Septim sat down beside her, his face wearing one of his winning smiles. I'm so sorry, truly, but this cannot be. Your issue would be a threat to my son and his sons. I shall no more put it plainly than that. The child I bear is yours, she wailed. No. It is now but a possibility, and might be, not yet gifted with a soul or quickened into life. I will not have it so, I forbid it. He gave the healer another hard stare, and the elf began to tremble. Sire, it is her child. Children are few amongst the elves. No elven woman conceives more than 4 times, and that is very rare. 2 is the usual number. Some bear none, even, and some only 1. If I take this one from her, sire, she may not conceive again. You promised us she would not bear to us. We've little faith in your prognostications. Baron Zaya scrambled naked from the bed and ran for the door, not knowing where she was going, only that she could not stay. She never reached it. darkness overtook her. She awoke to pain and a feeling of emptiness, a void where something used to be, something that used to be alive but now was dead and gone forever. Dreliain was there to soothe the pain and clean up the blood that still pooled at times between her legs, but there was nothing to fill the emptiness, there was nothing to take the place of the void. The Emperor sent magnificent gifts and vast arrangements of flowers, and came on short visits, always well attended. Baron Zaya received these visits with pleasure at first, but Tiber Septim came no more at night, and after some time, nor did she wish him to. Some weeks passed, and when she was completely physically recovered, Dreliain informed her that Symmachus had written to request she come to Mournhold earlier than planned. It was announced that she would leave forthwith. She was given a grand retinue, an extensive trousseau befitting a queen, and an elaborate and impressive ceremonial departure from the gates of the imperial city. Some people were sorry to see her leave and expressed their sadness in tears and expostulations, but some others were not and did not. And so ends Volume 3.
Well, that was a doozy. Well, to catch up on chat while you do your thing, Terry Love said, "We've all breathed tea or coffee at some time and another." I mean, I suppose I've done it before too.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ralph got shoved into a fence whilst messing around at school today, and now he looks like he was shanked in prison.
Oh.
I think, you shouldn't dress like you're living in prison. That would help your situation. If people already assume you look like you come from prison, being shanked in prison doesn't add to that situation, really.
Mm.
So, go lose the clothes. Go wear something proper.
Go lose the clothes like an East German.
No, not like this. Go change them.
I'm going to enter the mine. Things might happen. Or
yes, you do that. Go do enter the mine.
I can see someone saying something about kinky.
No, Ralph did not mention that this book was getting kinky.
And naughty novel.
Shoo, go away. So Terry Love thinks he got a bit carried away yesterday trying to distract me. So he'll try to be better behaved tonight. I hope so.
Oh.
Wizards. Now that's power. Bet they got that secret magic. Can turn wood to gold. Yeah.
Well, he has a point. Clearly we do. Ralph also noted that you're being an audible reader. No, that's not how it works.
I was wondering if I could, burn the alarms. Because Lydia's going to walk straight through them.
She is not that incompetent.
Really?
Well, alright, you might have a point there too. Also, Terry Lev pointed out that the feminist movement probably hadn't started yet in Skyrim. And apparently my phrasing dares Alfie to clip this sentence.
Retire, son. Get myself an island.
Here we go. Here's the bandit chief coming up.
Well,
Go, Lydia.
Well, you could have done it stealthily, but no, you just wander around his hallways and set his floor on fire.
Ooh.
Apparently a lot of schools gave up on uniforms and most students look like convicts now.
Ah.
They probably are. I've worked with them. They're all guilty of something.
Ooh, look at that. Slashed him right across the backside. But I imagine there's more people down there.
Hold your horses. Is that a full set of steel armor?
What? Him?
He has a full set of steel armor.
Yeah?
Oh, hold on.
It's
That's
not as good as mine, though.
Yeah. That's the wrong steel armor. Babom is suggesting a mankini. I don't even want to think about that.
Ooh, draft of the night. We'll have that. We'll have that.
And Cherry Love is making no promises about being better behaved.
Oh, look, Mayor, a leak.
I'm not even looking at that. Also say hello to Giles Price.
Hello, Giles.
He is in and out packing for a head office visit.
Ah. I think we might just... Is there anything here before I head down other than, like, rock?
Ralph is requesting a transaction, to which I'll oblige after the stream is over. Again, Sal gives me evil, stanky eyes every time I do something that's not related to the stream. And I don't even want to know where she gets all these eyes from. That's really creepy. I mean, I have my stash of body parts that I chop off children for medical purposes, educational purposes, something in between, but I don't keep the eyes. They're squishy and squelchy, and that's gross. Also say hello to Eki.
Hi, Eki.
On this note, have a round of applause again for the great winner. Sal, you're not applauding. That's very upsetting to me. Thank you. We genuinely mean it, even though it sounds funny in stream. I tried to make Sal take inspiration from your performance, but apparently she couldn't convince her choir director. She's imitating you now. You're her hero.
Oh, yeah. I am in a choir, in a competition.
And yes, I do still play the Hat Simulator game. In fact, I was playing that still about 30 minutes ago.
Now, the guy was talking to someone, so I'm expecting to bump into someone down
Are you
here.
sure he was talking to somebody? He was talking about the secret magic
Do you
of
think
wizards.
he was talking to himself?
I talk to myself.
Yeah, me too.
Good, I'm not a bandit leader, I admit that, but I imagine if I was a bandit leader back then, I could have talked to myself. Also say hello to Tammy.
Hello, Tammy. Yeah, it's looking a bit empty down here, isn't it?
Oh, Eki, guess that you were the one playing, judging by your movement. I mean, it also has the name in the title of the stream. Like it's Sal's Thursday thing, not mine, but okay, that not everybody could have known that.
Oh,
Ooh.
crash.
Oh
Oh dear.
Back to this.
Oh no.
We're off to
I
a
haven't
great start.
saved it either.
Oh,
Damn it.
no, you haven't. Have you opened your inventory after stabbing him?
Maybe. Oh, I could have done the thing where I just closed the game rather than my computer.
You could have, but you didn't. Terry Love is always amazed that people slash at plate armor and slice and dice the wearer.
Hey, I got him in the bum.
Well, right, fine. Plate armor was supposed to stop that. Yeah, but she's a frantic, crazy cat. That's not stopping her, I guess.
Yeah, I suspect that we'll be having problems with crashes until we leave the area.
How would people say no? That kind of feels rude.
Say no
I'll
to
gladly help you out, though you need to have a mobile authenticator, otherwise this trade might be held for a week or so. For which I'm terribly sorry, but I can't fix that.
What?
Never mind.
Okay.
We're talking business here, Sal. You wouldn't understand it. You don't understand fashionable hats.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's hard for Potato to draw when his bird is trying to attack his pen. Well, that's good. I should probably move to the front so I can see what people are saying about the crash.
Is there a crash command?
Right. I should implement a crash command.
Why is Skyrim being so Bethesda recently?
Why do people keep requesting the train song? Oh, I should implement the music function of Nightbot, so every time people type in crash, it automatically plays the train song.
Oh,
Where is my train song?
That's not a bad idea.
That's
actually.
a very bad idea.
I don't have to
they'll
listen
play
to it,
the
though, do
train
I?
song at all times. Well, you'll have to listen to it when you're streaming. No, hold on. You have to listen to it when I'm the one playing and you're the one sitting here streaming it.
Yeah, but like, what's it? The game you're playing doesn't crash that often. And Skyrim is usually stable.
Oh.
It's only unstable when we're sort of in the Falkreath area.
Apparently, there's a 2017 version of Eki's contest, which is already running, so now they'll have to add a 2016 to the Best Choir in the West title they have now. That's a shame. Are you not competing again? Clearly, you'd get that back. Hold on, I was supposed to pull up a train song. That's not a train song, but it's good too.
Nexus Mod Manager, isn't it?
Did you open Steam? You need Steam
Yeah,
for
I've
this.
opened Steam.
Is the Creation Club thing from Bethesda also implemented in the old version of Skyrim, or just in the lovely, cool, new feature version? Oh,
What?
I can do that! So feel free to do that.
Do what?
I don't know.
Oh, is it hat trading things?
Hats, Sal. Hats.
Hats.
They're sophisticated. They're a status sign for society. If you're not wearing a hat these days, Sal, you're nothing
good in a
in
hat.
society. What do you mean you have a hat? That's mine now.
Alright, let's see if the game loads.
Terry Love is complaining that if we had no copyright, we could have had some death metal playing. I'm afraid I don't have any. I've got deadly music. Music that'll make people scream out in agony, but, you know.
Huh?
Lydia, it's not a big thing. You don't need to act surprised about deadly music. Have you ever been in a local tavern here in Skyrim? They play deadly music all the time.
Might pay off my bounty this time. Walk into the city of
I didn't notice anything in that pot before. Let's see if we can alert the guy. Let's just walk into this.
He's wearing full plate armor. I'm pretty sure he's deaf. Apparently it's only Skyrim Special Edition and Fallout 4, which is reassuring. I was almost quick to jump. That's normal.
Is it?
Yes. Makes it dramatic. Oh! Whoopsie doozes. I forgot to turn on the screen. Wow.
Just waiting for him. Here we go. He comes up the ramp. Lydia goes for him. I run behind him. Smack him in the arse where his armour's weak. There you go, Lydia. Go to it.
The only hat Terry Love has is a handmade smoking hat.
Go, Lydia.
Sal,
What?
you're an expert. What's a smoking hat? Why do you need a hat for smoking? Does the hat smoke? That seems unusual. Though I guess it would probably still make a nice price on the market.
I'll show you what a real orc can do.
Shoot, Alfie, or I'm gonna send you to the squishy baby jail.
Son of a...
Why? What's Alfie? Ah!
He's calling me professional, but I feel like it's sarcastic.
Ah, okay.
You should open your menu.
Oh yeah, you mean I should do this?
Yes.
And then, what, anything in particular?
No, not really. Just leave
magic.
again.
Okay. Right. So that will have saved it. Isn't it usually when I go to this inventory that we get the save?
The spotted cow wants to have a cowboy hat made of striped cows. I would have assumed you would have wanted a cowboy hat made out of cowboys because, you know, rabies.
Because of rabies.
Yeah. They usually come with rabies.
What cowboys do?
I assume. It's been a while since the last time I bought some cowboys. Giles Price wants to know if you're still in Falkreath.
Yes.
Somewhat.
We've been, well, I'm on the outskirts of Falkreath. I've got a couple of quests to do. But yeah, we've been having a bit of trouble with crashing in Falkreath.
Yeah.
Was there anything down here?
I don't know. A crash, mostly.
Yeah, I remember we crashed down here last time.
Giles Price wants to know if Mia comes with rabies. I don't know.
There was nothing actually in there, was there? So.
Oh. That's the smoking hat.
Ah.
It's supposed to stop your hair from getting smelly, but I'm pretty sure if you're smoking that hat, the hat gets smelly, and then if you put the hat on, your hair gets smelly, so it kind of defeats the purpose. Tammy Patton seems concerned that I'd like to make a hat out of cowboys. Wasn't my idea. I'm pretty sure, you know, Spotted Cow wants the cowboys in the hat or something. Ah.
What?
Eki and his choir are not allowed to compete again, and they still have lots of requests, many concerts in Germany, but they're also going to Norway in June of 2018 to the Greek International Choir Festival. Nice.
Well,
What?
I shall be... I've explored up here.
But Ralph is suggesting to Terry that he should vape Fanta and turn that into a video and post it on the Nidd. How do you vape a drink?
Well, isn't vaping...
Is that where I boil?
involves
Is that where I boil some
vapor?
Fanta and just inhale that? I'm not hip and cool with the kids anymore.
Right, I need to check my map to see... Hey, we didn't crash. Okay, so it is... If I head downhill, keep left, and it's the... I need to sort of head pretty much due east. Because this is the quest that I really need to do. Because that's the one that will get this ring off my finger.
Yes.
Okay, right, let's get out of here and go east.
Terry Love is unfortunately declining Ralph's request because he's smoking a classic pipe with tobacco. Nothing herbal. He also said something about herbals being duty.
I did search all these bodies, didn't I?
Probably.
Yeah, nothing on them.
Tammy Patton would like to know if I know that cowboys are humans. Not necessarily all of them. I mean, if an alien comes down to the planet and wants to become a cowboy, you could hardly decline that wish, could you?
Huh?
See? So, it's okay. I'm not trying to advocate turning aliens into hats. That's kind of defeating the purpose. Eki wants to know if if it would be a good idea to ask you to sing.
Well, because I sing soprano, it sounds very odd if I sing without the rest of a choir.
Hi.
Yeah, it's very high pitched.
Oh, no, I was gonna say hi, I'm Mia. I'm the rest of the choir, I guess?
Okay, so the road goes somewhere straight on the way I'm facing and then to the right.
Sal's got stage fright. No, hold on, is that how you pronounce it, or did it just talk about a freight train?
Yeah, no, that's right.
Stage freight?
Stage freight. Stage freight would be where you carry cargo
Stages.
across a stage.
Oh.
Yeah, or
Can I
freight.
query the stage?
Yeah, if you were to carry the stage, that could also be considered.
Ugh.
No,
Let's
it's a
move
dead
on, that
spot.
looks spooky.
That's a dead spot.
Oh, why do you need to step through these?
Oh, well, you know, they're just there.
Bell also points out that alien cowboy better has a green card. You can be a cowboy in other countries of the world where you don't need green cards. And I'd rather not have America handle the immigration for the planet.
Who are these people here? There's someone there's a Khajiit in a hurry.
Well, they're probably street
There's-
caravans or something.
There's a dog. We don't want to go near dogs. I'm a cat. I don't like Skyrim dogs.
Well, you don't like any dogs.
They might talk to me. Well, I used to have a dog of my own.
When?
Years ago.
Oh, you're talking about yourself,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
as your character yourself.
No.
Oh, that's a shame. I thought you started getting into the roleplay side of things.
No.
Oh. I would have
Alright,
asked you
can
where
I
you think your
still
character
have
comes
Lydia
from,
with me?
what
Yeah.
their childhood was like,
Ah.
what their siblings did to you that turned you into this. They leave you out somewhere in the nature and then you, I don't know, got domesticated by local cats.
Oh.
Just walk around them, it's gonna be alright.
Okay. Lydia just pushed me.
Terry Lev points out that sopranos are supposed to be the fat ladies that sing to end the show.
When the soprano sings.
I guess. I think Terry just tried to call you fat.
I think he did.
Wow. Rude. Well, Terry, you've got 2 R's in your name, huh? What are you going to do now about this? Oh, that's completely wrecked you. He has 2 R's in his name, right?
Yeah.
Oh, for a second I thought I embarrassed myself. Charles Price points out that all aliens would be illegal in America. Fair point.
So it was somewhere around here, wasn't it? The entrance to the place where we need to go to do the hunt.
How do you know? You've never been here.
Yeah, I walked up this way and I spotted like a path in the side of the cliff.
Ah. Sal, would you like
Yeah?
to know something about striped cow mating rituals?
Ah, I think it's here.
Was that a no?
Yeah, sure.
Apparently they mate with aliens. Exclusively, I imagine. Weird.
Okay, let's save in case we have crashes.
And Fanta wouldn't necessarily evaporate, Babon points out. It would just come out of suspension and the water would boil. You could still try to smell it. Sure, it would ruin the pot, but it'd smell, I guess, like Fanta for a few seconds.
Are you with
Look
me?
at that! A cave! Who knows what could be down there?
Yeah, go find out. I'll stay here and harvest mushrooms.
Eki is singing bass.
Ah,
Bass, basso, bass baritone, which incidentally is the same voice I'd be singing in a choir. But it's been a while since I've been in one. Why do I have a Steam password that's like 1 kilometer long?
what?
Yes.
What's 1 kilometer long?
My Steam password, Sal!
Oh,
What were you thinking?
I wasn't. I just didn't hear what was 1 kilometer long. I wasn't sure what you were talking about.
Thank you. Oh yeah, Babon pointed out that he could imagine me singing bass baritone. Lovely.
Okay, there's. What am I actually doing down here?
I don't know, starting the great hunt?
The hunt for what?
Bees?
Bees are a bit.
Wow, that's impressive.
Ooh,
Yeah,
where
give
did
you
the
that.
where did the ceiling go? This didn't look like... I thought you were going in a cave. Sal, you've done something wrong. You've taken a wrong turn or something.
Oh.
Oh, hi.
Has the Blood Moon called you, fellow hunter?
You don't look like a hunter, really, but I guess he's dying, so that mistake could have been made.
Yeah, you're looking not very well.
The prey is strong, stronger than the hunters. But more will come. Bring him down for the glories of Lord Hircine.
Oh,
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 okay.
okay. I guess
Something
he's
nice,
dead and has free stuff for the taking.
Yeah, look, so he didn't really. Everything was not really up to scratch.
Hold on.
What?
You should definitely open your inventory now.
Okay.
Because I'm getting paranoid. Oh no.
What?
Terry's found a leak in my strategy. He could shorten his name to Tell, because apparently for some reason Londoners shorten Terry to tell.
It's true.
They would have no R's in it, and I look like a fool. Sal, do something about it. Educate Londoners to speak properly.
Oh, do you know Northerners have been trying to get Londoners to speak properly for such a long time and never had much success with it?
Where was Oxford? Are they part of the North?
No.
Oh. But they speak properly, right?
They speak the kind of English that you speak.
Yeah, that's proper. Right?
Yeah.
Lovely. What are Londoners doing wrong then? Oh yeah, right, they shortened Terry to tell for some bloody reason.
Okay, so where is this hunt? I'm gonna follow the path.
I don't know, it's probably straightforward. Ugh. I didn't need that. Sal, has anyone ever called you Sally before? Potato's asking.
Yes.
Who?
Minty when he first met me.
Oh, weirdo.
But
Alfie thinks that Terry is generalising Londoners a bit there. Apparently not everybody is such a fool. Eki would like to know what genres your choir does, Sal. It's not her choir, I think.
No, it's not. It's a choir I've just joined. Christmas carols. Because that's the only purpose of the choir is to compete in... it's a corporate Christmas choir contest held by the Halle Orchestra.
Piss.
Except that we do it without an orchestra. Am I fighting a dragon or something?
What? No, unlikely. I mean, her scene probably values classic hunts, and hunting dragons doesn't sound like a thing.
Let's try waking up whatever it is.
That didn't work.
There we go.
Something tells me they're not very effective. Stringing pots to those would probably make more noise than those rattly bones.
Yeah.
And they're not rattling that much. Apparently, Oxford being part of the North is the complete opposite case of reality. Thanks for informing me, Ralph. That's probably... Maybe I should not take your weird piss then.
Let's go in if nobody's coming out.
Did she call that Mia's swear jar?
What's Mia's swear jar?
Piss.
Yeah, that's definitely the devil's tongue, Mia.
Yeah, I know, but I had to mention it. Be rich. I'm not gonna throw my jar away now, again. Alfie was wondering what I just said. Nothing.
Do you think this is a trap chest?
No. Was I right?
You were right.
Thank you.
Light armour, no.
The bomb calls the dialect of the Northerners inferior. I can't tell dialects apart in this region. I can only spot the vast differences of people I totally don't understand and normal speaking people.
Okay.
I had somebody from the finance team on the phone recently, and I think she spoke something like incoherent Scottish. It was a nightmare. I could have cried. I probably did. Maybe they just hang these bones up for decoration. They're not really a warning thing.
But, you know, it's worth giving them a little nudge just to see if anything happens.
Could she call your hip bone your bowel bone?
Your bowel bone?
No, hold on. Your bowel. No, your bowel bowl. There we go. Comedy genius. Sal, that's funny. Because your hip bone contains your bowels, and it's like a bowl. No?
If you say so, Mia.
I feel like you're not gonna nominate me for an Academy Award for comedy now. Mia has now collected 310 grams of salt.
Okay, I'm still not seeing any bad things.
Terry Love is scared.
Sure, they're here. Yeah.
Christmas carols. He hates them, and soon you won't be able to go anywhere without them in lifts and shops.
Indeed.
And Bobom bets that autocorrect was invented by somebody from the north.
Autocorrect was invented by Americans, I believe.
If you look at the globe funny, they're kinda in the north. Ralph points out that he provided me with a swear jar, so when I mess up on stream, I can use it. But it's already filled, which is kinda weird. And it's not filled with the thing I'd usually put in a swear jar, and I couldn't fill that on stream.
What would you normally put in a swear jar, Mia?
A coin!
Okay.
What else is the purpose of a swear jar? You pay up for swearing. What were you thinking?
Ooh.
Ugh.
I presume that means I'm on the right track?
Oxford is apparently more or less west of London. Terry Love is originally from Southampton in Hampshire.
Oh, okay.
Or Hampshire. Do I not pronounce the H? Why do I not pronounce the H in Hampshire? I mean, I already started to deal with the fact that you don't pronounce it Hampshire.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is
Yeah,
killing me, because
actually.
why would you put the E at the end if you don't call it a shire?
Yeah, well done, Mia, for Hampshire.
I'm gonna Hampshire you.
I'd pronounce it Hampshire, but maybe the locals pronounce it Hampshire.
Hampshire. Well, they don't even pronounce the P according to Terry.
Hampshire.
Hampshire. At some point they'll just shorten it to umps. Which reminds me of a funny story. Back when I was a child, you know, about this tall. You can't see that, but it's the size
tall.
of a child.
Mm-hmm.
I used to call my father Papa, which then later on devolved into Pups, and then eventually became Pa. And he was worried that it would eventually just turn into P.
Is that a tree glitching, or is this a trap?
This is a tree glitching. Traps usually don't wobble like this.
Okay.
Ecky's not gonna ask anyone to sing Christmas carols. Thank you, that's quite kind of you. And I noticed that I'm falling behind the chat again.
And things are going to happen soon, so you want to catch up with chat before I start yelling and running.
Alright, so Terry says, the UK has a rich selection of accents and dialects, they're all correct. Well, clearly you went in circles
circle.
there. You did something wrong.
That doesn't help.
Not really. Crazy Potato would like to have your thoughts on Cuphead. It's a current, recent video game, 2D platformer in the style of an old, I guess, 60s cartoon. Apparently it is considered as rather difficult to play, and I don't know, apparently there's a whole debacle around it which I don't really care for or understand. And I haven't played it myself, so I have no opinion on the matter. Ralph would like to know if I've ever heard of Sunderland or Newcastle.
Yes.
Why do you answer for me here?
Oh, sorry, I thought you
I have never heard of them.
Either of us had. I
No,
spent New
they
Year
were
at-
talking about me here.
Ah.
I've heard of Cheadle.
I can't find...
Have you heard of
Oh,
Cheadle?
what's this? Helgen? Kilsinding.
Who the hell is Sinding?
So I've got to go to Helgen,
Is that part of the hunt?
I guess.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Kilsinding.
Why is he in Helgen?
Oh, because he broke out of jail, didn't he?
Ralph assumes that when Belorsa said, "Komm zurück nach Hause und alles wird wieder gut," he was using the Google Translator, which is wrong. This seems quite accurate, and I believe Google Translator can't quite replicate that yet.
Not sure that there's...
Sal,
Yeah.
Bobom wants to know if I've been to Liverpool yet. Have you been in Liverpool?
No, I don't think so.
Well, there we go.
But
Terry
we've
Love.
met my parents and their scouts.
Ugh. Terry Love points out that autocorrect is an invention that almost makes him believe in Satan.
Which was the way out again?
To the right? What was the whole ordeal of walking around this fancy but useless cave?
Not sure.
Couldn't they have just sent us to Helgen directly? And instead of waltzing through Falkreath, may I suggest a quick travel there?
Yeah, it might be a good idea, actually. Okay, so map. And Helgen is here. We've been to Helgen before.
Yeah,
haven't
it's
we?
the starting town that you get killed in.
What do I do? Double
you click on it, and then you
Ah.
fast travel there by clicking on yes.
So fast travel isn't something I would normally choose to do, but whilst we're a bit crashy, yeah, probably a
Oh
good
goodness,
idea.
this is gonna be a doozy. Terry Love wants someone to give me a Werther's original. Did I pronounce that correctly?
You did?
Wow. I think he missed an R. No, Ralph, a swear jar where you...
Enemies.
That doesn't sound fun. Go away with your gross ideas about swear jars.
Are they going to come out to us, or do we need to go into them?
So Giles Price wants to know, what about the Mercy... What? Sal, please read this.
Merseyside.
Lot, a bit like Harry Enfield's friend Perry. I have no idea who any of these people are. Also say hello to Blazing Gale.
Hello, Dennis.
No, Blazing Gale.
Oh, hello, Blazing Gale.
Just crack the lock.
Okay.
I think you've waddled through the town before in the past.
Probably.
The short for Hampshire, is hats. No, Hans.
Hans. Mm-hmm.
Why would I call it Hans? Hansel and Gretel! Anyway.
Right, there was people up on top
What
of
the hell?
something I remember.
Ralph points out that it's not pronounced H for H, it's H. Oh. H. I'm pretty sure I'm saying this. Ralph points out that his English teacher taught him about that. It's H, not H.
Not H.
Yeah,
Mhm.
okay, I get that. But look at me,
Ah,
I'm a
okay.
teacher and I do what I
Right,
want.
guys. There you go, me. Not me. There you go, Lydia. That's what I meant.
Belly like an old woman's purse.
Ugh,
Ooh,
they just gank up on her. You should do something.
gonna.
Eki points out that Google points out a guy named Dean Hatchamovich invented autocorrect. He's from New York and worked at Microsoft.
You won't get away.
Alright, she's dead. No.
And Babom says that Cuphead isn't actually difficult, it's just that one idiot who couldn't play the tutorial. Yeah, I heard about that. I don't get the controversy. Why do people get so excited over one guy not being able to play a game? If that were the case, they'd still be selling Skyrim today just because Sal's playing it. Hold on.
Mere.
They are selling Skyrim still today. Oh. Is the guy you're supposed to hunt still here?
Dunno.
I would have felt like there would have been a more threatening presence around here if he were.
There are plenty more bandits coming our way.
Newcastle is apparently shortened to Geordie,
Yeah.
so you've got Hans and Geordie.
Well, Newcastle isn't shortened to Geordie, but people who come from Newcastle are known as Geordies.
Why?
And the accent is known as the Geordie accent.
Yeah,
Aha,
okay, I
here we
get
go.
that,
You
but
weakling.
why? The stream keeps freezing and jumping for blazing gales, but I'm getting all green bars on my end. This might be your internet, and I'm terribly sorry. And Terry Love now claims that there is no H. Oh goodness, there's no in H. You pronounce it H.
Die!
I'll just use the German version and call it H now. Which I just now made it sound like a German city. Hanau.
Ah.
Thank you, thank
There
you.
are a couple
Academy
more.
Award, I'm waiting. Oh no.
What? What? What's
It's a city I can't pronounce, I think.
What?
Cheshire.
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 Or Cheshire.
Cheshire.
Like Cheshire cheese.
Is Cheshire considered super posh?
Some bits.
Oh!
What?
I somehow managed to get caught up with chat!
Ah, wonderful.
Thank you, thank you.
Carve you into pieces.
You heard him.
Who's gonna try and carve me into pieces? Come
I
on.
guess an elderly man who's screaming at a piece of wood that he's carving. You know, like a hobby. He's just very vocal about it, I guess. Tammy Patton points out that there's a town in Oklahoma called Newcastle. I've recently met a guy from Ohio. He's a bit of a twat.
Did you just say that, mate?
No. You all imagined that. Was that a bad word? I thought that's like a bird making a noise. You know, like it
No, that's
tweets and
tweet.
twats. Are you trying to tell me birds don't tweet and twat?
No.
Why not? Alfie is clipping this, apparently. What are you doing to me? I thought that's like an innocent thing. Because it's just a funny sound. Okay, Blazing Gale is pointing out that his internet is being a total...
Derp?
No, not a derp. More a posterior, but I need to make it sound like a funny word. But you now stole my confidence on using funny sounds as words. Apparently, I'm supposed to thank Blazing Gale later for censoring that. Why should I thank him? So he's going to leave now and replace himself with this dog emoji. So say goodbye, Sal.
Goodbye, Sal.
Goodbye, Sal.
Alright, well, let's not just hang around waiting for these people to find us.
Apparently a twat is a vuvuzela. You know, the big trumpet horn thing that was very famous during the last World Championship in football.
Vuvuzela. Oh. Right, he's over there now. Should we fast travel back to him?
Yeah, maybe you should check your map because it looks like he's moving himself. But hey, look! We're back by Whiterun!
Yeah, hopefully now actually we'll not get so much...
Is twit better than the other words?
Yeah, twit is a very...
What's a twit?
A twit is a very polite word for an idiot. It's a friendly idiot term. Alright, so what happens now? Has he gone
Apparently I just used a hardcore word but why are you doing this to me?
Twit isn't.
No, the other words.
Oh, yeah, twat's definitely... I mean,
how is that a hardcore word? I imagine birds doing this.
It's banned by the BBC.
It's banned by the BBC.
So what do I do?
I better just commit Sudoku at this point.
What do I do, mate? Do I just keep on fast travelling to him?
Well, you
or is
seem
he
to
gonna...
be catching up. I'd suggest you
reckon?
fast travel to the castle to the left there, and then you just run up to him. Oh, hold on. Okay.
What?
I would suggest that you fast travel to a point in front of him if you had discovered one. So check your map where he is. Where did he go?
He's back at Bloated Man's Grotto.
Are you kidding me?
Shall I go to the grotto?
Yes, probably.
Okay, well, at least I've got a
Did he walk in a circle and is in there again now?
It would appear so.
No, hold on, he's behind you.
But the quest marker's in front of me. So that might just be the way the map appears.
Alright.
See? Quest marker.
So, Terry says that the word I used was a bad word, but these days it's been diluted and almost acceptable. Oh, you all hurt me. I heard a bird. For Fiddlestick's sake, Bomb, if he had a swear jar, he'd know what he could buy to stop himself from swearing. A better battery and autocorrect.
Okay, I think we're still in the right place here.
I'm starting to see why people are upset with the Hercene quest. That merry-go-round would have been really annoying. How about you... No, that's a bad idea. I was going to suggest you just leave Lydia by the door, so he could stab him as soon as he runs out again.
Ah.
Never thought I'd see you again.
Where?
Where is he?
I don't know. He's talking to me from behind the cliff or something.
Alright, I guess.
I've been told to kill you.
And I would deserve it, wouldn't I? I can't stop you if that's what you want to do. Hersing is too powerful. But if you spare me, I can be a powerful ally to you. And I would promise to never return to civilized life. I know now that I can't live among people.
No, you don't want him as a companion. That's pretty much worthless. Plus, you've already got Lydia.
I've got this ring. I want to get rid of this ring.
You need to get Hercene to take off the ring. He can't.
Okay, right. I can't defy Hercene. I'm sorry. I'd let you live here, but you know.
Also, say hello to James
ring.
Solomon.
Hello, Jim.
James.
James.
So be it. All right.
Where did you go? Well, I guess you're fighting him at some point. Lydia will find him.
Oh no, that was a bit of
but also once met a lady from Venus whose body was shaped like a I don't know, licorice.
A licorice also?
Sure.
Alright,
James Solomon points out that the bad word I used is a great word to shout out. As previously discussed, Uvuzela. A blow to the face, or something else. It's used by Tweety. I have no idea who that is. It's an offensive term for a person. Or 6, an acronym for the war against terrorism. Okay. And apparently it's now the second clip of me swearing on your Twitch channel.
Oh, there he is, look.
Really? I don't see him.
Oh, I just jumped at Lydia? Oh, yeah, there she is.
She'll walk down the stairs like a civilized person. Eki points
a
out
werewolf.
that in the NATO phonetic alphabet, H would be hotel. Also, lots of things to argue about pronunciation.
I'm going to sneeze again.
Good work. Speaking about sneezing, you might want to open your inventory.
Good idea.
Oh, it did not save.
What do you mean it didn't save? Okay, well, we'll save it.
Babom was half expecting me to just cut the stream at this point. But I can't. Sal would
Here
be
he
tossing
is,
weird eyes at me. What's this?
He's a...
Well, you
I
get
think
your...
we have to, like, run round after him, maybe?
I think he stubbed his toe or something.
Here he is. Ooh, he's tough.
Maybe you want to step aside and... Oh, he doesn't care for Lydia. This might be a problem.
It seems that it's not really.
Oh, never mind. Is
Fire
Lydia...
did the trick.
Is Lydia wielding a silver sword?
I don't know.
Oh, I mean, it would work.
Yeah, he's tear the skin from Sindig's body. Shall we?
Sure. It sounds gross, but you've done worse things.
You've done
Ugh.
well, Hunter.
You've not got any clothes on, buddy.
Yes, he has. He's got pants, look. I did as you asked. Now will you take this damn ring off me?
And found my favor. That skin will serve you well, child.
What?
Look more closely at it. My glory shall protect you from all this world's grievances. Good hunting.
Okay, now can you take this ring off me? Oh, good, he's taken it. Right, thank you. Much appreciated.
You've now got the Saviour's hide.
Yep, and I'm gonna just save there.
I'm not gonna get the jar out.
So...
James Solomon points out that Twit is the kind of person that makes a retarded chimp look smart. They often can be found leaving definitions for their own name or the names of their friends on. And Babom points out that you need a horse sow.
Saviour's hide.
Horses
Wow, look how much that's worth.
Ugh.
Ooh. What else did I get? Saviour's hide and what?
Nothing else, just that.
And got rid of the ring. Let's put on another ring. Health, that'll do. What? What's wrong?
Look at these clips of me.
Is that you swearing?
Deadlock is here, by the way. You haven't said
hello,
hello.
Deadlock.
Who wants to know if Banned by the BBC isn't a Bruce Springsteen song?
I thought that was banned in the USA.
I don't know.
See what I did there? See what I did there?
No, I don't. I'm very
Is
bad
this
with
the-
pop culture references.
Who's
Or
saying?
cultural references. Or references and culture. Potato would like to know if you'd be willing to record a few voice lines for him after the stream.
Sure.
Apparently we are. Babon would like to know if this is the werewolf quest. You've probably got your answer by now, but this is the Great Hunt quest with her scene. And Babon wanted you to run. Like, actually press the sprint button. That's complicated.
Yeah, because it's in a place where no one else keeps their run buttons.
Also, James Solomon points out to Potato that people get confused when sentences don't end the way they potato. Ugh. Excuse me.
And the way they potato.
Yes, you heard me. Also,
Actually, maybe I should have carried on the way I came rather than backtracking, because
yeah, maybe.
there's people on the ground who weren't on the ground before.
He probably stabbed them while you weren't licking the first
Yeah.
time around. Babom wanted you to turn into a werewolf and have a wolf off.
Oh, yeah.
Well, but you're a cat. Also, chat earlier on said bless you.
Oh, thank you, chat. Yeah, we did that, buddy. Hey, are these different butterflies? Oh, Luna moths. I've eaten those before.
Terry Love thinks it's weird that a cat's wearing a wolf skin. But then again, that's just Skyrim.
Yeah. We did those too. Which way did the path go now? This way?
I don't know.
I wonder if... No. I wonder if I could have set them on fire.
I don't know,
Okay,
but
there's
Babom was wondering if these people weren't supposed to be alive and fight with you. Maybe they did, but Sal was a bit late to the party, and then they all lost.
It's always possible. Oh, Armour 44.
Springsteen sang
What's
Born in the USA,
mine?
so I guess you were right.
Where's my helmet?
And Terry Love wants to know if there
Oh,
wasn't a
63.
dance craze called the Finky Potato. Sal,
What?
you dance, I imagine. You're an expert. Was there a dance craze called the Finky Potato?
Funky Potato, might
Finky.
have been? Oh, no, there was a dance called the Mashed Potato. I remember that.
What the hell
being-
is a mashed potato? Do you just fall on the
don't
floor
know.
and dissolve into mash?
I'll get that. I don't know why it thinks it's better than mine, but we'll pick it up. there was a song in, I don't know, the 60s or something?
Oh, Terry Love corrected it. It's funky.
Okay.
And Ralph is requesting a Twitch command that notifies people when I'm saying the bad word. Well, I'm not intending to carry on with that now that I've been informed about my misdeeds.
Okay. So, what do we do now?
I don't know.
Funky
What's in
chicken.
What?
There
Yeah,
might
that's...
have been a dance called the Funky
Is that
Chicken.
like the chicken dance, but more wiggly?
Not sure.
Oh
Oh no, Mia, no. That's a terrible earworm.
Yeah, I know. And it's stuck in my head.
Oh no, Mia, you cruel thing.
They brought it up. It's chat's fault. Okay, I just need to get something worse.
Oh no, Mia, no, don't do this to us. Right, 1 second, I'm going to save.
Oh, I'm crying.
And then and then I'm going to have a quick bathroom break while Mia entertains you all.
You didn't need to inform them about this. We could have pretended that... Okay, I don't... It's not the right message, but I guess... We're gonna fade. Brilliant, right? And now I'm just gonna add some text and... Text. There we go, text. Yes, create a new text. Sure. Ugh, that's really large. Sure. Brilliant. Where's my text now? Ah. That doesn't look right. Hold on. I'm working on it. Don't you worry. It's gonna be brilliant. And nobody will really care. Why didn't this change the color? There we go. Brilliant. Maybe black isn't the right one. But one would like to... hold on. Sal isn't here to hear me read that out, so I don't actually need to read this out. I don't know how to entertain people. I'm not made for this. Can I give it an outline? No. Oh, I can! Look at this. Brilliant. No, that's... Sal, go away. I'm having my thing. There!
What?
That took me way too long.
We're back. I'm back. And
No,
yes, I
no,
wash
you
my
can't do
hands.
that. Look at this. I made some bathroom difficulties.
That's what I get for drinking quite so much this afternoon. All right, I'm ready to go, but I've saved, so now I can check the map and decide what to do next.
I don't know. Do I know BB's Beauty Palace song?
Did Mia just sing a song with the words, "You can touch my hair, undress me everywhere"?
No, I did not sing that.
I think he did.
I did not sing this specifically. I just sang the refrain bit. Let's not go back to Falkreath. That's a horrible town, really. How about we return to something nice and wholesome?
Riften.
The Academy of Winterfester.
I don't think we've got things to do up there, have we?
Well, we're supposed to work for the Mages Guild. Oh yeah, right. You don't call it Winterfester.
I've got lots to do around Windhelm, and I've got lots to do around Riften. So I could fast travel to one of those, do a load of things.
Oh, people wanted me to call in the male stripper, Anubis.
Any votes from anyone about what quests to do that are...
Oh,
not
have you
in our
visited the
current
Dark
area?
Brotherhood by Falkreath?
Well, isn't that this one?
Yeah, that's that
Yeah,
one.
right next to...
I think people want you to do
Falkreath.
that one. Go do that one.
Okay, but it might be a bit crashy. What shall I do? Shall I just fast travel there, mate?
I'd
mean,
like
it's
to
only just up the
segue that
hill.
into the song about shaking a drunken dweller, but, that didn't really work.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll try walking there and see how it goes.
Oh.
What?
Refrain in English is chorus. Whoops.
What?
The chorus of a song,
Yeah.
it's refrain in German. And I just simply
Refrain.
assumed it would be the same thing in English, but apparently it's not.
Refrain.
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 You definitely did not say what I just said.
refrain.
No, that's not refrain. The refrain of a song, the repeating bit.
Ah.
Never mind. Babom points out that you can't fast travel to the Dark Brotherhood because you haven't been there before.
Oh. I could have fast travelled to Half Moon Mill thingy, which is,
You
up the
could.
path. That's it. I'd rather not fast travel anywhere, to be honest.
Well, it was justified in the Hercene questline, especially since that thing just led you around in a circle.
Yeah. I mean, I would have rifted that way Falkreath, yeah. If it hadn't have been crashy round here, I would have quite happily have walked around, because I'd have had adventures on the way.
Sure, you would have gotten distracted by a flower or butterfly and some weird goo on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Anyway, Babom wants to know if bathroom difficulty sounds weird to anybody else. Which...
Oh! It's the Headless Horseman. Am I supposed to...
Well, that's
do
better
something
than
with
being
him?
the horseless headsman.
Am I not supposed to follow him somewhere?
I mean, you can follow him if you want to, but you don't have to. Plus, you don't have a horse, so you might be a bit slow. Anyway, Deadlock then responded to Babom, saying, if bathroom difficulty sounds odd to you, you're not old enough. You look a bit guilty, Sal. Is that
What?
because bathroom difficulty sounds odd to you too? You're not old enough, Sal. You're too young.
I'm so kind of used to say so.
Babom thinks that bathroom difficulties implies that Sal has constipation or something.
Yeah.
And Tammy Patton said that it was Ichabod Crane.
Yeah.
Well, no, he wasn't the rider. Sal would have been Ichabod Crane. That's not how you pronounce it. His name. How do you pronounce Ichabod Crane?
There's something down there. Look,
hut.
there's a little bird hut on my...
Well,
Should we
if
go
you
and
want to go down there.
See what it is.
Taylor says that you were too quick to be constipated.
Yeah.
You can be quickly constipated. And apparently I pronounced the name correctly. Thank you, Tammy.
Oh, there's the hut. I wonder how you get up there.
Jump.
I don't want to get too distracted. I mean, I presume that there's like a witch or something living in the hut.
Why do you have to assume that every hut out in the woods has a witch in it?
Because people who live outside of society are usually doing it for a reason, I'm guessing.
But hunters live here.
Sure.
Terry Lev says, I don't want to get too distracted, quoting you here, and then asks, why change now, Sal? Babom then suggests diarrhea.
You're not afraid you'll set fire to something?
We're getting really scared of you.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Okay, what have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Hunting bits.
Nothing that I want to buy there. Anything that you want to buy from me?
Why do you have 12 mud crab things on you? What do you need 12 mud crab claws for?
Just out of interest, is there anything here I've never eaten?
The spotted cow thinks that it might just be a wild mere living in the woods.
Until next time.
I don't think meres, crop up in the wilderness. That's not something meres like to do. They usually appear around small wetlands.
I wonder if they would mind if I was to...
Alfie is quoting me here, saying, "What do you need 12 mud crab claws for? Reasons, Sal, these people live out in the middle of nowhere and you're stealing their only gold. I guess that's a yes.
Yeah, but I'm letting them live.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Ooh, what's it? Oh, it's just a thistle. Okay. Yeah, do you sell anything?
It's not like my poaching is hurting any.
What?
Take a look.
The bomb is asking, were those two in bed together? Then you came in, peeking through the window.
Yep, that was me. Yeah, they don't want to. Not worth selling anything to them. Okay. Indeed.
We'll get back to waddling, I guess.
Yeah.
Eki points out that meres do not like the wild. There's really not enough purple there. And Giles Price is calling you a peeping Khajiit.
Indeed. Well, I wasn't interested in what they were up to.
To continue
really
the trend,
interested in what people get up to in bed.
To continue the trend, Terry's calling you a peeping rar, and Tammy is calling you a peeping tomcat. I think we've got a theme going here, and we can safely label you now as a peeper.
Indeed.
That's quite rude of you, Sal. What do you have to say in your defense?
I'm a cat.
Well, that's hardly an excuse.
Looking through windows is what I do.
Bobom now brings up a peeping Jazargo, which seems not right, but okay. That's the lake, Sal.
Yeah.
And apparently Mia has now collected 311 grams of salt. Cherry Love points out that cats feel free to look at anything.
Yeah, indeed.
Huh. And Potato's changing up the plan for his goofy animation, so he won't be needing any voice samples this time.
Okay.
He's sorry.
Oh, it's at the mill this is where we get crashes.
Oh goodness, did you save recently?
We'll save now.
We're getting paranoid now.
No, we're just taking precautions.
Paranoia. Terry Love thinks if they had cameras in Skyrim, Rara would be a paparazzi. I don't know, do paparazzi usually steal things?
I was going to say, if they had cameras in Skyrim, then I'd probably be the accused. Oh! Whoa!
He lands directly on you, that's a bit rude.
Which way's the run again?
Down there? So
Oh,
you're
I
just
actually
leaving Lydia to...
I actually meant which button's the run. Okay.
You can see Lydia burning in the distance.
That's a blood dragon. That can't be good.
That just implies that the previous dragons didn't have any blood in them. Deadlock probably rightfully points out that these hillbillies... Was that a bad word?
It's not a bad word, but it's not a polite thing to call somebody.
Anyway, that these hunters had their window wide open, so it was clearly exhibitionism.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's why they placed their cabin in the middle of the woods. Nobody could have guessed that a weird random cat just shows up. Tammy Patton says that cats look at anything and quietly judge everything too. And Babon thinks that Rao wouldn't make a good paparazzi. You'd get surprised by the flash of the camera every time.
You're outmatched.
Sal is grinning, but she's too occupied actually fighting a dragon to laugh.
Yeah.
The spotted cow has to say that Highland cattle are fun relatives. And Giles Price thinks that the hunters were inviting Sal in to join them in the process.
You never know.
I don't want to know. And Bill also says, you can see Lydia burning in the distance. Yeah, she's lit as fudge. Giles Price wants to know if you've ever tried burned Lydia.
Oh,
She s'mores in her armour. She's s'moring more than burning, really. I mean, if you burn something, you've kind of ruined the food. Did you get the killing?
Not sure.
Probably not.
I don't know, because I didn't get an animation telling me I did. But I might have. I did most of the killing.
Babon wants to know why you haven't tried any better arrows yet. Oh no. You're overburdened.
Lydia, come here.
I'm right behind you.
Well, technically speaking, you're in front of you now.
Indeed.
She's in front
How
of you.
can I serve you, my Thane?
Right, take some of this stuff off
That's
me.
her stuff.
I know.
She's already carrying bones around?
Yeah.
When was the last time you killed a dragon?
Not that long ago, actually.
Oh.
It was in Falkreath. How am I doing for weight now? Yeah, you see, it was just the dragon bones.
Let's get going then.
Okay, right, so...
Well, these flying ladybugs are big.
Huh?
I don't know why I had to determine the ladybugs as flying. They kinda do that automatically. Giles Prize is a throne. What does that mean?
A throne is another word for a toilet. I'm not sure that's what you're talking about, though.
I don't know. Giles Price just said he is a throne. What does that mean? And then he was laughing out loud.
Don't know.
Babon points out that he's a bird noise. What does that mean? Probably that you're a bird.
I wonder if I can discover this just by walking up to it. No, I'm going to need to find the way in.
Giles Price points out that he was talking about one of the conversation options with Lydia. I'm a Thane. What does that mean? Yeah, you misread that. Thane, you know, the weird thing that the Jarls determine you and then they give you people like Lydia. No, walk past. Quickly walk past, hope that the wolf eats them.
It's only a fox. Are they drunken people?
Yes, they're drunken people. You can
don't
hear
like
that.
me talking to drunken people,
No,
do you?
I don't. Eki calls Lydia a packhazel.
What's one of them?
A butt.
An arse.
Well, that's what you said. The point in case being, they carry stuff around. Usually four-legged.
Donkey?
Yes.
Oh, an ass.
There you go.
Okay, so...
The spotted cow is urging me to do something sinister again.
Gonna save, because I've just killed a dragon.
Fair point.
And then check my map.
And Giles Price is joining in on encouraging me to do something sinister. Sal, what's your opinion on chicken songs and trains?
No.
Well, alright. Babom calls me your overprotective Skyrim parent. Are you sure? I sent her off into a dwarven ruin. That doesn't sound like something a parent would do.
It said in front of me. Have I passed it? Ah.
Oh, you've discovered it. Clearly it's right here. It's this tree to your right. No, Sal, you walk past the tree on your right.
Is it down there?
Belle also says that I'm your overprotective parent, period.
How does Lydia get down there?
I don't know. Babom confirms that yes, it's the tree.
Okay, Lydia, there's a path here. Come on, this way.
Terry Love thinks that I am more like the little conscience that sits on your shoulder and whispers what you should and shouldn't do.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, spooky door.
A spooky door, indeed.
Is this gonna be a jump scare?
This is the place of the assassins, isn't it?
Probably.
Well, that's why they'll have bones on their doors then.
I don't know, necromancers could have those too. Pirates have those
Activate
too.
black door.
I'd rather
Alright.
not.
How are we doing for time here?
Well, you still got around 40 minutes left.
Oh, fine.
So if you...
Whoa.
Definitely not your voice, buddy. You now need to select the correct answer. Clearly, it's some kind of choir with chanting.
I'm gonna go for silence my brother.
You don't call the door your brother. That's weird.
Should I not?
I don't know. It's your choice.
I mean, am I supposed to know the answer to this already?
Well, if you remember the last time you were stuck in a spooky cabin by Morthal with the woman that made you kill the 3 people,
Mm-hmm.
she probably told you.
Can you remember what she told me?
Silence, my brother.
Okay.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have the option, I'm sure.
Yeah. That's what made sense.
Otherwise, people... I don't feel at home here, really, but okay. Eki calls this not so well-hidden spooky door. And Giles Price thinks that necrophilia might be involved. In necromancy or in spooky skeleton doors?
Speak with Astrid. Right, now, are these people still, like, friends?
Stabby? Yes.
Or are they very stabby? Should I be I don't
Wow.
think
But Bomb says Mir is like that mouse that is very annoying, but you can't bring yourself to kill it as it looks so innocent. That's a bit rude.
Ooh.
You gently escort the mouse outside, away from the property.
You need to take
Escort it
a mouse
away
at
from the
least
premises.
a mile for it not to find its way home.
No. I'll just, set up a, how do you call that thing where you're not supposed to come close to somebody? Court order that tells you to stay away. Has a cool name.
Restraining order.
There you go, thank you.
An inkwell. I've never had an inkwell. Have I got one?
I don't know, why would you need one?
Oh.
Are you gonna talk with the woman at the door, or are you just gonna
Yeah,
steal her
just
things?
like-
Yeah,
Oh,
Alfie
that's-
also
that's
said it's a
weighted.
restraining order. No, it's not.
Is it not?
No, it's not. It's just a little pedestal. Look.
Okay.
You.
Yeah, just
Giles
sort
said a
of-
gross thing. Oh, yes. Giles did say a gross thing.
What?
Well, we're not gonna repeat it. It was gross.
Shrouded robes, shrouded shoes. These are worth an awful lot of money. I should take them.
I mean, they're apparently free for the taking.
Indeed. I'll leave the shrouded hand wraps. And the
Why?
Because they're not worth that much. Like 50 and 150.
Yeah, but they only weigh, half a kilo.
Yeah, I suppose.
Terry Love points out that stealing on the way out would be a bit more polite than on the way in.
I might be leaving... Oh, snowberries. What?
Just imagining people walking into your home, starting stealing everything as you introduce them to the rooms. And then they carry everything you own with them through the house tour.
Yeah, just in case I'm leaving in a hurry, I would...
At last. I hope you found the place all right.
Yeah.
At last, you stopped, searching my stuff. Or rather, I interrupted you so you don't carry on.
Yeah, now what?
Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all.
Okay.
This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable.
I don't know. This doesn't look very homely. Also, the last time somebody called you part of the family, you kind of just left and then did this and became a thief.
Am I honoured? Do I ask him when I kill someone, or do I remain silent?
I don't know. What
Chat.
would Rar say?
Well, Rar would be a cat about it and butter her up. Shall I?
I guess.
Yeah, that's what Rar would do. Yeah, honoured. Stroke me.
Our family, my dearest. Our family. Together, united as one, the Dark Brotherhood can accomplish anything. But you must be anxious to get to work. I'm arranging a job, but need a bit more time. For now, go see Nazir. He's got several smaller contracts.
Okay.
Soon, the Night Mother will arrive. And things around here are sure to get even more interesting. But one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors.
I can't imagine it's heavy armour, though. Oh,
No,
I've got an
not.
achievement.
But say hello to Jim Hon,
Hello, Jim Hon.
who wants you to murder all. Babon was also calling out for blood.
Well, I didn't get that option. All I got to do is to ask her when I got to kill someone. Right,
Well, yeah, you could have asked that.
Who's the Night Mother?
The unholy matron, the shrouded lady, the mistress of the void. She goes by many names. Ages past, Sithis gave a woman 5 children. She killed them to win his favor, thus becoming the Night Mother. If you believe that sort of thing. Today, she's a skeleton. An ancient corpse.
Okay.
But more importantly, a corpse that's being brought to this sanctuary by her keeper.
Okay, so the Night Mother is being brought here.
Yes. A few months ago, I received word from the Night Mother's keeper that he had arrived in Skyrim from Cyrodiil. The Night Mother's crypt in Bravil was destroyed, a result of the chaos caused by the war with the Thalmor. That forced a relocation. I don't know where the keeper has been these past few months, but I recently received another letter. He's bringing the Night Mother here. Soon.
Okay.
You.
So where do the contracts come from?
They used to come from the Night Mother. Potential clients would perform the Black Sacrament, and she would hear their prayers. The Night Mother would communicate this to the listener, who would then dispatch a speaker to arrange the contract with the client. But that was a long time ago. There hasn't been a listener in years. Not since Cyrodiil was overrun in the war with the Thalmor. But people don't know that, so they still perform the ritual. And we eventually hear about it. When someone wants us, we find out.
Ah, I see. So basically, we pretend
They have a
that
monopoly.
the corpse has supernatural powers, while we do assassin's work.
Basically, but hold on.
Yeah.
If we believe that this works, these guys have the monopoly on the only working phone around the country.
Yeah. Okay, and what if I get caught?
They used to come from the Night Mother.
You clicked on the
Potential
wrong
clients
thing.
would perform the Black Sacrament.
I guess we're not talking with her
Oh.
anymore.
You would
Goodbye!
hear their prayers.
Just walk down there. Stop listening to her. She's
But I
annoying.
wanted to know the rest of the things.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet.
Yeah. So what happens if I get caught killing someone?
Try not to. But I do realize it's sometimes not that easy. You may want to make a statement, or a contract may require a public killing. Murder is obviously a very serious crime, and a very high bounty will be put on your head in the hold where the act was committed. You can run, obviously,
Yeah.
but you'll still have a price on your head. If a guard attacks, you can attempt to yield by sheathing your weapon. If the guard accepts, you can serve your time in a cell or pay your bounty. We've all gone through it. We do what we must to survive. But there is another option. Some members of the Thieves' Guild in Riften can get their bounties erased for a price. Something to think about.
Yeah, that's worth knowing.
The only problem is that Rara already has bounties on her head from most holds already because you stole cups and
Yeah, and you
bottles.
didn't tell me I just had to, like, pay a fine of 2 gold. Any rules I need to know?
Used to be the Dark Brotherhood was bound by 5 tenets, but we stopped following those years ago. All those rules, all that discipline, and look where the Dark Brotherhood ended up. We're the last of our kind, and we live the way we see fit. Bottom line, respect your family. Do that, and everything else will fall into place.
Eki pointed out that the keeper should have just sent the Night Mother with DHL and get the tracking number soon, she says.
And I don't know why, but I'm going to ask you about yourself.
No.
This sanctuary has been my entire life since I was a young woman. That's when I first discovered my, shall we call it, aptitude for elimination. I had an uncle, you see. He made certain unwanted advances. So I killed him, and liked it. Then I killed again, and liked it even more. And so on. I was recruited by the Dark Brotherhood, and have been here ever since. I met my husband, Arnbjorn, rose to leadership, and now, here we are.
Okay, right.
She met
Be
her
sure and
husband through
introduce
her
yourself
work.
to your new family members. They're all very eager to meet you.
I guess
Good,
you're supposed
good.
to walk down there. I like to think about
Shall
you
do.
getting your first elimination contract, where you're supposed to just stab a guy who is peacefully sleeping in his bed. But when you walk in there, you just trip over every bloody pot in the room.
That's me.
And then Lydia has to come in, stab the guy, and drag you out.
That's how it goes.
That sounds like something they should turn into a cartoon. So, instead of speaking with your cool new family friends,
Yeah,
you're just
well,
stealing all her belongings.
Just looking.
Just
Not stealing
looking?
all the belongings. Just the valuables.
Just the valuables.
Do you know, I should probably...
Hold on, you should steal definitely that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna. But I should really, just in case I accidentally happen to...
Terry hopes that these aren't chamber pots you're tripping over.
Yeah, I hope not.
Let's not consider that for the moment, because it will be gross.
Yeah, I thought I put away my fire and stuff. Have I searched that sack? Ooh, salt packs.
But Bomb is asking why all crime is currently at an all-time low in Skyrim.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet.
Again. Do the part where he tries to buy you some candy.
Just walk forward.
Okay, wait. Here we go.
They're behind the pillar.
Oh, you're such a pretty little girl.
The pillar to your left.
The sweetie like a sweetie? Oh yes, how about some chocolate? Oh yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the candy shop, through this alley. Oh yeah, very good, very good. My, it's dark down here. Oh, but you're so beautiful, such a lovely smile. Your teeth! No!
No, bad, but you are so wicked.
What about you, Festus? How did that last contract turn out?
Oh, yes, please, old man. Regale us with your tales of wizardry.
Right, we'll see.
I see. While they're distracted, you're stealing their stuff again.
Always mocking the experience. My contract went very well, I'll have you know.
Should I read out chat? Or
Sure. Yeah.
do you want to listen to them in the background?
No, they're just gonna answer, aren't they?
So Babon was asking, why is all crime in Skyrim currently at an all-time low? Probably because the criminal gangs around to let any smelly cat join them. He called you smelly.
Well,
We're all having a fun time, right?
can I go in here? Open iron door.
Sure you can. I guess this is your home now, so you can go anywhere.
Yeah.
But now he's dead, and I have a new loincloth.
Nice.
All the fun to be had in the background.
Indeed.
So what are you
Leave them
expecting
tell
from
their
joining
stories.
these people?
Well, I expect that I am gonna.
So, is it true?
You're
Oh,
referring
look
to
at that.
that
That's
blacksmith
fancy, isn't it?
contract.
I'm impressed.
But to be outnumbered 20 to
Yeah,
1.
but it kinda doesn't fit in with the rest of the design. This is all looking like a cave, really.
I call it the razor-winged butterfly.
I'm guessing that that's like
But then I'd have to
some weird ritual room.
Probably.
You know, we've got like
Blood,
blood and gouging tools,
Tables,
bones here. So
a knapsack with some cabbage in it.
Where's Lydia?
Probably outside the door. The black door didn't let her in.
Okay.
Potato is asking why is crime so low in Skyrim. It's probably because there's nothing left to steal after Sal visits a town for 5 minutes. Yes, very impressive war work. But one wants to know if you were talking about an altar when we were looking at the wooden table with the blood on it.
When I become wolf, I am treachery.
Probably.
Well, I didn't see something that it looked more like a
There is no one who can stand
working
between the hunter
table
and
of
his
some
prey.
Maybe it was
description?
just their meeting room where they were having their weekly team discussions, team performance reviews.
Wow.
I mean, might as well have it in the room with the fancy window. In fact, have it in the room with the only window in the entire building. I guess that raises morale a bit. So, again, what are you expecting from this whole assassin ordeal?
To be given jobs to do?
No, I mean, are you planning on enjoying this?
Sure.
So you want to go out and kill people? That's a bit rude of you, don't you think?
Oh, I'm sure they wouldn't.
There's a
tell me
lizard on the
to-
floor.
Yeah, I know. We'll talk to the lizard in a second. But we'll talk to the lizard now. While it's
Welcome,
quiet.
my sister. Welcome to our sanctuary. You have made the right choice joining us, I assure you.
Okay.
Me, I've been part of the Dark Brotherhood from the day I first hatched.
I'm sure
Once
you're
I was a
very
Shadow
smart.
Scale, an assassin in service to the King of Black Marsh, trained by the Dark Brotherhood since the day of my hatching. But that was a lifetime ago. Today, I am the last of my kind. My order is extinct. Now, I happily serve Astrid, in this sanctuary. I am a trained killer, and once again have been given purpose. Life is good.
Okay.
So how old do lizards
Until
actually
next
get?
time, sister.
Like when he's talking about a lifetime ago, is that like 10 years in human years?
I think large lizards can live for longer than people. Hello.
So you're the newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you.
Would you hear a lot about the... hold on, yeah, the bumbling cat. That's something people talk about, I guess.
Pleasure to meet you.
Save the niceties for now. I have no intention of getting invested
Say
in
goodbye to
someone
Tammy.
who may be dead tomorrow.
Say goodbye to Tammy.
If
Bye,
you're
Tammy.
still breathing in a few weeks, I'm sure we'll be the best of friends.
Astrid said to talk to you.
Did she now? Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet. And more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure.
Leisure? Wow, that's so American. Sounds simple enough.
It is. These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest. Don't pay much either.
Okay.
But they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere. You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated. Whichever works for you.
Okay.
All right. Apparently, this guy has all the charm of a mirror. And you're welcome, Babom.
Look at that monobrow, though.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
I
It's
like
like a
the idea, like the beard and the ring and the beard and stuff. That's quite interesting. But do I really need to know? Yeah, right.
Ah, well, I'm Redguard, as I'm sure you've noticed. Though not like most of my kind you'll find in Skyrim. That's for damn sure. I am a child of Hammerfell, born of the sands of the mighty Alek. In that great desert, blood is a shade of crimson I can scarce describe. My past is long and storied, and not altogether proud. But the Dark Brotherhood saved me from myself, and I have never looked back.
Okay. I'm ready for the first set of contracts.
Well then, let's get started. I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Baytild, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, sounds like a deal.
And
Good
thanks for your life
And
story,
try not to
says
get
Eki.
yourself killed.
We really needed to hear that, I guess.
So, anything else around here worth having?
Potato is requesting a RimWorld stream that has yourself, Mir, and all your regular viewers in it, with lots of mods.
That would be an interesting thing, actually.
We don't need wheat.
Spider eggs.
Ew.
I was going to say, sometimes they keep interesting things in the things. All right, Babette, you're
There you are.
really
Astrid's
annoying.
told me all about you. Heard
Is
you
she-
pulled the old choose your victim gad with you.
Is there wind
I love that one.
whizzing around her?
Maybe.
Is that just me?
I'm going to stay silent with you.
Yes, she's annoying.
Oh, crash.
Ah! Well, this child was so frightening, I guess we had to crash.
Damn it. Just picked up those contracts as well.
But also seems upset that you're intending to kill poor Narfi.
Who's Narfi?
One of the guys you were supposed to kill. Didn't you listen to him?
Yeah, but I don't know who Narfi is.
A poor guy, I guess.
Ah. Alright. So do we...
It kind of sounds like a hard crash.
Yeah, I think it's a hard crash. Okay.
I mean, you did remain rather silent in the game's eye. Ah, right. They want train songs and Anubis entertainment. Why do I not...
Well, you know, there's only 15 minutes of stream left. We could call stream to an early end.
Well, that's a bit rude, but alright, if that's your choice. Why do I not have the train song on speed dial anymore? Alright, fine. Let's go with this then. Here he is. And he is politely not stepping on the grass, which I kinda still need to add to the picture. We don't have a lot of grass in here. Oh no, there's another clip. I don't want to know which this one is about. I'm gonna send Anubis away again. You make me sad. Train song.
Narfi's a beggar. He tasked you to find his sister once. He's a bit retarded. Oh, I remember Narfi. Yeah. I get the feeling that, like, killing him will be... I wonder why someone wants him dead.
I don't know.
But, you know, apart from that seeming a bit weird to want Narfi dead, you know, it's like, it was very upset. It's maybe a bit of a blessing. I don't know the other two. Don't remember the other two. But, yeah, I think we'll leave the stream here because I'm going to have to replay a load of stuff. I've got to wait for my computer to reboot.
She means she has to re-steal a load of stuff.
Re-steal a load of stuff. There's that too.
I'll continue to look into Skyrim stability issues, though I'd like to argue that this stream ran a lot smoother than the last one.
Yeah.
Which we can mostly just attribute to not being in Falkreath again. See, as soon as we return to Falkreath, we have a problem again. Clearly, it's the city.
I thought we might not have any problems once we got inside the cave, because it's not, like, actually...
Falkreath?
Yeah.
No, the game is not forward. It knows when it's in Falkreath.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Is that a call for me to end the stream, or do you want to do some outro things?
So. All right, let's do some outro.
Well, at least Deadlock saw Lydia burning in the distance, so you're saying goodbye. Terry also says goodbye. Anyway, before they're all leaving, quick, do your thing.
All right, so... yeah, if you've enjoyed watching us, despite the crashes, return for a non-crashy stream next Wednesday at 8 PM GMT +1 to watch Mir playing... What you playing, Mir?
Dishonored, Death of the Outsider.
Yes, which is getting quite interesting. Or come back next week, same time. Well, not same time, same day. At GMT +1, 8 PM GMT +1. That's about 2 hours ago from now. This is why Mir does the outros. He's got it down pat.
Well, you need to train it.
Well, I wasn't expecting it.
What do you mean you weren't expecting it? We stream weekly, twice.
You always do the outros.
No, I don't always do the outros. Clearly, you've just been doing the outros.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Oh, someone wants more Life is Feudal.
Well, it's coming out at a slow drip feed, so you're all suffering.
And for anyone who's watching Life is Feudal, I was going to answer Terry's questions.
Oh yeah, what's his question?
I can't remember because I haven't got my... I don't have to look at him on my phone. I can look at it here.
Oh, she can?
I can.
How amazing.
I can look at my YouTube comments here. How about that? That doesn't help. That's not my YouTube comments. I've got to go where, then where, then where?
I don't know. You go to YouTube, you go to the Creator Studio, and then you go to Community.
I can go to...
Apparently me saying we stream weekly twice is not very coherent.
Ooh, 484 subscribers. I'm not that far.
Sal, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for Community.
I know. I'm looking for Community. Yes, yeah. So Terry was saying, I don't know if anyone else is watching and enjoying this, but I certainly am. You do need to give the villagers a chance to make more teenagers. I'm all for child labour. And if this isn't multiplayer, could a second player, Mir, use the same server and create a neighbouring village far enough away to avoid immediate conflict of interests? Now, there is...
Sorry, I'm enthralled by the idea of creating a neighbouring village. We'll be the better neighbours.
There is actually a
shuffling
version
all the bad stuff to the village.
There's Life is Feudal, because I'm playing Life is Feudal Forest Village, but Life is Feudal, the original game, is an RPG where you play as a first-person character largely, and that is multiplayer. So you build your own village, but I'm not sure how it works with NPCs and stuff like that. Didn't really look into it too much. Last teenager, because yes, they're too busy to make new ones. Do I need a high street that has the bakers that runs between both barns? Well, we are heading towards donkeys who can fetch and carry all of the stuff, and will our pie fetishists get to have apple pie? Do I need to make wheat to make flour to make pies? Yes, indeed. How long
you are
before the
still
village
going to
becomes a
type
town?
all of these things out, so he can look at them at an easy glance.
Yeah.
So, so he doesn't have to, rewatch the entire stream just to get his answers. Otherwise, that would be a bit rude.
And Terry said, "This is on a previous
he's been spotted."
one? Was that a Life is Feudal? Having visited friends on a small holding, I really wouldn't want to live in the house nearest the coop. Yeah, it was Life is Feudal. Yeah, really, really smelly. Anyway, Life is Feudal, because I've recorded quite a little bit ahead, because, as I may have mentioned in the past, I'm coming up to exams, and so I know there's going to be a bit of I'll be able to stream, but I'll be having a little bit of a hiatus with recording.
That's a shame, because Potato was asking if there's going to be plans for a replacement for space engineers in the daily slot. But I guess that's a no then. Goodbye.
Well, no, I haven't got. So I'll be a little more absent than usual.
I guess I need to send somebody to the Squishy Baby timeout show.
But yeah, we are. Viking raiders are a thing in Life is Feudal now, because when I think where we're up to with the release, at that point Viking raiders hadn't actually come out. They were just a rumour. But they are actually a thing now. So we shall see those. But anyway, I think we'll call the stream to an end there. Thanks for watching, and see you all soon.
You need to make a more dramatic cell.
And so the stream ends. Good night, you sexy viewers.